What is up, beautiful people? This is Natalie Bell, PegCityLovely, and this lovely lady here is Mrs. Angela Taylor, and she's from Inspire Community Outreach. She's going to tell us what that's about. What Angela's doing in our community is amazing, and I can't wait for you to hear about it. So, before we even get to the nitty-gritty of all the fun things she's doing, let's find out about Inspire Community Outreach and what it's all about. When did it start and why?
4 years ago, I founded Inspire. Essentially, we do supports for youth and families with unique challenges, celebrating their strength and diversity. We do programming and education for really amazing families. A lot of the people that we support have mental health challenges or disabilities of different kinds, different neurologies. But we welcome everybody.
And why did you start up Inspire? What made you become the founder? What was it that triggered you to say, I need to do this for our community? What was it?
I really wanted to support families in ways that my family wasn't being supported. It's a really tough system to navigate with mental health and disability, and I just really wanted families to be supported and to meet them where they're at. I've worked with a lot of really amazing professionals for my family and some folks that needed some support and some guidance in working with families, and so I wanted to not only support professionals in developing really positive relationships with families, but also help the families navigate the system.
Yes.
And then fill in the social services gaps, because there's a lot of gaps that aren't being served yet. So it's my honor to be able to offer that to my community.
And how long has it been in existence?
Almost 4 years.
4 years, right? So in your first year, what was the goal and what was your first thought when you first started it? What was the goal and how has that changed to now?
It's so funny because when I think back, when I first started, it was late of 2013. I thought I was going to fundraise for other charities supporting youth, and when I started to donate all this money, I thought, I'm still not seeing what I want to see. And so that following January, we got a small pocket of money, and I thought, well, I'll just do programming myself, and I invited some colleagues and some family members to be my board of my nonprofits. And as we have transformed over the last few years, we run as a charity, and we're seeking charity status, and we serve thousands and thousands of families a year. And so it's, as we have grown, we've been able to sit with families and hear what they really need. And we essentially do exactly what they tell us.
Wow, that's amazing, because when you start a business or you become the founder of a charity or any kind of organization, nonprofit, you kind of flip on the switch and then you wait and you hope. And what was it like for the first year? Like, how many families did you serve?
I don't know, maybe 100 at the most.
Right.
Yeah,
and how many now?
Thousands and thousands. Like, I would say sometimes it's 1,000 a month, sometimes it's 100 a month, but right now our last full year is about 3,000 people.
Wow.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Tell me about the structure then. So you and who were, day one, who was there with you?
Well, day one, when we first started to do fundraising for other charities, it was myself and my aunt and my grandma.
Okay.
And then that quickly shifted to be some of my colleagues from my social services and government days. And so we had mindfulness experts and social services folks, social workers, and a lot of those folks are still on right now.
Wow.
Yeah, many years later.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So kind of walk me, and I say the word "so" a lot. You guys know this. I need to get better. I'm getting better eventually. Anyway, walk me through the process. So I call up Inspire Community Outreach. What is the first thing that happens? Walk us through the process.
Sure. Well, let's say that is the scenario and someone calls the number. I will answer generally. So
lucky.
I know. Our hours are generally from 9 until 3, and then so I'll answer and I'll hear your story and hear how I can help. you might need resources that are already available, because there's lots of really amazing places already in Winnipeg. So I'll connect you, I'll search to see what's going to be the best fit, refer you to other agencies that might be really supportive to your family. But if there's something that you're needing that maybe isn't available, maybe it's support with understanding about self-harm, maybe it's understanding about suicidal ideation,
right,
or challenging behaviors, that there is no support for families that include children with these challenges.
Yeah.
We actually have free programs all the time. And so I might say, what about this program? It's for kids that are 10 and up. It's for families that want to sit together and network together and talk. And we also have really good information that we can share. And we can sit together and do that on October the 7th or whatever it is.
Right.
Yeah.
I work in the healthcare system. What is the draw for someone to call you first before calling WRHA?
That's a great question. I think for us, we are clinicians. We do have a mental health background. We do have different degrees. Our team is extremely varied with the skills that we offer, but we're families first.
Yes.
I'm a mom of 4 children. I have children that have neurodiversity, who have psychiatric differences, cognitive differences, and so when someone calls us, you're getting a level of compassion and understanding, and we've been through it.
Yes.
We structure, the way that we're structured is for families by families. And so that's been a lot of fun to be able to offer that, to meet families where they're at.
Yeah.
Yeah, and celebrate
I
their
love
strengths.
this. Take a little break right now. Because we are in a restaurant. We'll be back talking some more about what's happening right now and also what's coming up in the future. All right, and we're back. We had a delicious 60-cent wings at the Rockwood Sage Creek on Wednesdays. Just saying. Okay, so let's get back into the conversation and let's talk about the fact that you receive no funding from anywhere. They do this all through fundraising. So tell us about that. How does that even work? How many fundraisers do you do?
A lot. Sometimes once a month, sometimes more.
Yeah.
And we're really creative with our money. We spend a lot of time.
You have to be.
Yeah, we have to be. And we have a lot of amazing volunteers. Unbelievable humans that just give so much of themselves, and so people just love to spend time, and they are getting something in return, which is so great. We're doing flower arranging shortly. We even have a holiday market coming up in November. So we just do these, and we just use that money. 100% goes back into the community, for the community, and so people feel very generous for giving.
Yes. So think of that, folks. When you're thinking of your next fundraiser you want to attend or support, Inspire Community Outreach. Go to their Facebook page. It'll be showing up somewhere on here because I'll add it on here later on. So you'll need to check that out. The Facebook page, the website will have all of these details for you guys, okay? Make sure. And Instagram as well. Getting bigger and growing every year. Where do you do this?
Right now, we've partnered with an amazing organization, North End Family Center at 13
North End Family Center. Okay.
It's on Main Street.
Yeah.
And we have a beautiful office on the second floor there, but we actually serve the whole of Winnipeg. So we have satellite locations. We have programs at the library. We're going to be at the Access Center shortly. So wherever people need us, that's where we like to go.
Did you hear that, Winnipeg? Wherever people need us, that is where we will be.
Yeah.
I love it.
Well, we have the paint night that's coming up shortly. And we actually have on February the 1st with Love. It's actually a third-party fundraiser. So someone that's very generous and kind is making the most fun event. I can't wait to go. It's going to be at the Mets. And so check out, I think probably in the next couple of weeks we're going to have some additional information on our website. But very affordable entries so that we can be inclusive for all of our community.
It's really important that we're supporting businesses and organizations like Angela's. It's grassroots. It's Winnipeg made, local.
That's right. Yep.
And it's about the community. And you guys know I'm all over that. I'm all over that. So what personally do you want to tell everyone about Inspire Community Outreach that will, ensure that they are aware of it and supporting it?
I think my favorite part is just that we're families, and so I'm a mom of 4, and I have experienced a lot of challenge. My kids have neurodiversity, and we celebrate a lot of different things in our family, like cognitive disability and ADHD and different mental health challenges, and we've learned to celebrate those differences. And so to be able to share that with my community is my honor and my privilege, and I'm so grateful to be able to do that. And being able to just sit with people and just hear where they are. And that's actually one of the things that we do is actually professional development.
Yeah.
Just being able to offer our skills and the lens of a family and that experience, which is so valuable to different professionals.
Right.
And then the income that we bring in from that also goes back into free programming and consultation and supporting families again.
That's amazing. It's a cyclical process that only benefits people.
Yeah.
Who would not want to be a part of that?
It's pretty great.
Yeah.
I do. I love it so much.
You know what? I didn't actually ask you about your background. What is your background that you bring to the table?
My professional development or my professional experience, I worked in government for many, many years. I was a respite coordinator. I worked frontline with lots of beautiful kids with differences. I worked at New Directions as a clinical case manager. I really enjoyed my team there as well. I have a BA in psychology and sociology, and I have a post-bac in education and counseling and inclusion, and I'm just 2 electives away from my Master's of Disability Studies. So close. Yeah.
But she's too busy running Inspire Community Outreach and having a family, being a mom, and all these things.
Yeah.
Like, this woman is superwoman, folks, okay? Superwoman. And so glad that what I've been doing with my own blog and things in my life have connected me to someone like this. Like, that's the joy that I have in our city. We have diamonds in the rough everywhere you look, and we need to celebrate them, and we need to celebrate everything that we're doing, and we need to support. And so Inspire Community Outreach is something you need to Google right now.
Please.
But what is the website for everybody?
It's inspirecommunityoutreach.ca.
Easy peasy.
Yeah.
And it'll show up right here somewhere. It will. I promise.
I love it. I can't wait for them to come and check us out, and they can read a little bit about my bio and about my kids and see beautiful pictures that our community has created. We've got lots of local art posted.
Right?
Yeah. We love it. We love families, and I guess I like to think about my own life and about there have been like a lot of challenges, and there have been times I've needed support, and everybody deserves that support.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you're a family going through some struggles right now, big or small, know that there are people there in this city who are there to support you. Give them a call, check out the Facebook, check out the Instagram, go to the website. Doesn't matter. Someone will be able to help you and get you the resources you need. For new immigrants or new families that come to the city and don't know where to go, people that already live here that aren't aware of how to navigate our healthcare system, this is the type of work that's being done that will help you do that. I think it's time for dessert. For me, poor Angela's dairy-free, and I'm about to eat a cheesecake in front of her. It's horrible. I apologize in advance.
Okay. I'm used to it. It's been a lot of years.
Yeah. Anything else for the people?
No. Just thanks, guys, for checking out our website, and thank you, Natalie.
You're welcome. Of course, it's how we do. Yes, and thanks to everyone at Sage Creek, the Rockwood Sage Creek, for putting up with our interview in the middle of the lounge today. But you know what? That's again, it's community. It's how things need to happen, and I just love it. I love it. So make sure you guys share. That's all I have to tell you. Share the heck out of it, please. Love you guys. Bye, guys.